This is Gene Monterestelli, and welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast, recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 249, originally aired December 14th, 2016. Hi everyone, I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to listen to this. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Today we're going to spend some time talking about and tapping for keeping ourselves healthy, particularly this time of year when cold and flu and the crud seems to be being passed around all over the place. Before we do that, two quick reminders. First of all, on the website, you can get our free 10-part guide for using tapping to eliminate self-sabotage. There are audios, there's videos, there's tapping scripts, there's instruction, there's all sorts of great resources. Every couple of days, I send you a new part. I don't give it to you all at once so you're not overwhelmed, but instead drip it out to you so you can implement each new idea and start taking action more effectively day to day. You can get that absolutely free by going to tappingqanda.com, or if you happen to be listening to this in the website, if you go up in the right-hand corner, you'll see the big blue button. Click it on it, and we will get that on its way to you. The Tapping Q&A podcast is sponsored by Pain Relief Miracle. Pain Relief Miracle is an all-natural spray that you can use for scrapes, cuts, bruises, burns, joint aches, arthritis. Because it is all natural, you can also use it on your pets. It is the perfect stocking stuffer. I am taking a whole bunch home to my loved ones this holiday season. If you would like to get 33% off your first order, all you need to do is go to tappingqanda.com/pain. That's tappingqanda.com/pain, and you will receive 33% off your first order. And in a special way, I would like to thank Jason, the creator of Pain Relief Miracle, for his continued support of the Tapping Q&A podcast. Because of that support, we're able to keep providing you these resources absolutely free. If you want to say thanks for the podcast, a great way to do that is to add a little PRM to your medicine cabinet. Now, if you're listening closely, you might notice my voice being a little deeper than normal. And that's not because I'm using my sexy morning voice because I'm recording this first thing in the morning. It is because I have been fighting a bug. I've spent most of October, November, and the beginning of December traveling. And when you spend that much time in recycled air on airplanes, and for me, spending huge amounts of time working with high school and middle school students, you end up getting yourself sick. I did not realize how sick I had gotten until I returned from my last trip. I laid down for the evening, and over the course of the next 36 hours, I slept more than 30 of those hours. And the thing is, I know better. I actually have a tool in my arsenal to help me keep myself healthy through all of this. And it's a really, really simple tapping sequence. And I used it last year and it kept me super healthy. And I just was so busy and I wasn't thinking about taking care of myself and I missed it. So today I wanted to share that with you, and I'm going to be sharing it with you in three ways. The first way is in just a moment, I'm actually going to do the entire tapping sequence for you here in audio form, so you can just hit play and tap along to it whenever you would like. The second way that I'm going to make it available to you is on the website. If you go to tappingqandapodcast.com and you click on the link for episode 249, I have a link where you can click and you can get the PDF version of this. You can print it out and put it someplace where it is useful. The third way I'm going to make this available to you is if you download the Tapping Q&A app, which is absolutely free. It's available for both Android and iOS devices. Go to tappingqandapodcast.com, click on the link for episode 49, and you can download it there. In the app, in addition to having access to all the audios from the website, I'm in the process of adding every single tapping script for the tap along audios. So if you have the Tapping Q&A app, across the top, one of the options is text, and you click on text, you're going to have access to every single tapping script that I've ever created for the audio. So I'm slowly adding them, but this is going to be there as well, and it's there right now. So if you download the app today, you'll see it there. So you have the audio here. You have a PDF on the website, tappingqandapodcast.com, episode 249, or you can get the app absolutely free of charge. Anywhere on the website, you can see a link for it on the right-hand side, or if you go to tappingqandapodcast.com, Up in the top instructions, it will tell you how, if you have an Android device or if you have an Apple device, how to download it. It's really a super easy tapping script that you can use as many times as you would like, and you don't have to use the whole thing. After you print it out, if there are parts of it that really resonate with you that you'd like to use regularly and only do part of it, that's great. Anything that you do is going to make a difference. So without any further ado, here is my Tapping for Health code. So to begin with, what I want you to do is to just tap on the side of your hand. Take a nice big deep breath for me. Take another nice big deep breath. And just move from tapping point to tapping point as you repeat after me. My system is a powerful healing machine. My system has been made for health and well-being. I appreciate everything my system does on an unconscious and subconscious level day and night to keep me safe and healthy. I know my system isn't perfect in doing this, but it's truly amazing in what it does. I know there are choices that I make that make it harder for my system to heal and grow. There are thoughts that I have, emotions that I feel, beliefs that I hold, things that I eat and drink, and choices that I make which make it harder for my system to maintain optimal health. I apologize to my system for all of these things that I have done, especially in the last 24 hours. I appreciate the fact that my system is willing to keep working towards my health and well-being. There are many things that my system is holding on to that is slowing healing and growth. These can be in the forms of thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and substances in my physical body. Some of these are known, while others are unknown and hidden. At one point, my system thought these were helpful, or still thinks they are helpful. I give my system permission to let go of anything that is blocking health and well-being. If it needs any of these things in the future, I will pick them up again. I give my system permission to let them go, even if the system doesn't understand what they are or why the system thought they were helpful at one point. My system is a powerful healing machine. I give my system permission to release its healing power not just now, but throughout my whole day and as I sleep tonight. I do not need to be conscious of this healing and growth. My system has permission to heal. There are many systems in my body that do amazing things. There might be blocks and impediments to these parts working to their optimal potential. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and to provide my body anything it needs for optimum health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and to provide to my digestive system anything it needs for optimum health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and provide my respiratory system anything it needs for health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and provide my circulatory system anything it needs for optimum health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and to provide my nervous system anything it needs for optimum health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and provide health and healing to my limbic system anything it needs for health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and to provide my glandular system anything it needs for optimum health and well-being. I give my system permission to remove any blocks and to provide my reproductive system anything it needs for optimum health and well-being. I know that as I move throughout my day, I encounter many things that it is hard for my system to process. My system and my immune system do an amazing job of keeping me healthy as I encounter things throughout my whole day that are working against my health and well-being. I want my immune system to know how much I appreciate how hard it is working. I want my immune system to know it is not the only part of me that is trying to keep me safe and healthy. I give my immune system permission to access other parts of my system to ensure that I stay safe and healthy. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden obstacles that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden viruses that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden bacteria that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal, remove any known, unknown, and hidden fungi that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal any known, unknown, and hidden ingestants that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden inhalants that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden contactants that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden injectants that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden emotions that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden emotions that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden memories that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden beliefs that are preventing my health and well-being. I give my system permission to heal and remove any known, unknown, and hidden darkness that are preventing my health and well-being. Take a nice big deep breath. And if you've been tapping along, just take a moment to stretch a little bit. Something really interesting happened as I was reading that. I wasn't tapping along this time just because I was reading a very specific script and I wanted to focus on that. And I had to stop a couple of times because simply reading that tapping script and speaking those words into my system, my sinuses started to clear out and I got all sorts of sniffly. It's a really powerful script. Again, you don't have to use the whole thing. You can see it's broken into 3 basic chunks. Take this audio with you, download the Tapping Q&A app at tappingqandapodcast.com or go to tappingqandapodcast.com and click on the link for episode number 249 so you can print out this PDF. That way you can take this with you. If you do it a couple of times a week, even better, do it every single day, you will find yourself moving through this holiday season and through the winter, at least for those of us here in the Northern Hemisphere, in a way that's going to keep you safe and healthy and keep all of those gross cold and flu bugs at bay. If you know someone in your life who would appreciate this, please be our ambassador. Just pass it along. Send them the link to episode 249. Don't spam your inbox and send it to everybody in the world. But if you know someone who'd find this very useful, please pass it along. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, you can still get 33% off your first order of Pain Relief Miracle. It is a great stocking stuffer. It is in my medicine cabinet and should be in yours as well. Just go to tappingqanda.com/pain. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the podcast. You can do it in iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Music Play. We are still the number one EFT tapping podcast in the Google Music Play store because we're still the only one there, but we are number one. Wherever you get the podcast, please leave us a rating, leave us a review. It helps us show up in the search algorithm, and it helps other people find this amazing free information. The more times you use this, the more times you pass this along, the further the healing is spread. And it's absolutely free, and you're just missing a great opportunity if you are not taking advantage of it. If you have a question, if you have a comment, if you have a topic you'd like us to cover in a future episode, drop me a note. Gene@tappingqna.com. That's Gene @tappingqna.com. If you're listening to this in the website, you can click on the contact link up above. And if you've already downloaded the Tapping Q&A app, just click on the menu, click on contact. You can send me an email from right inside your smartphone device, or you can even leave me a voicemail message. I love hearing from you. For the Tapping Q&A podcast, this is Gene Montrestelli. I hope you stay healthy and have a great day. I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. The Tapping Q&A podcast is copyright Gene Montrestelli Tapping Q&A 2016. All views expressed by guests are those of the guests and not necessarily of Gene Montrestelli or Tapping Q&A.